Did the Memphis Grizzlies just make a smart strategic move or a colossal mistake? Huff is out and Jock Landale is in. And Grizzlies fans completely split down the middle. Was this trade part of a bigger plan, or did Memphis just give up a hidden gem? Let's break it all down. The controversy, the strategy, and what this all means for the Grizzlies moving forward. Before we dive deep, if you're all about NBA drama, strategy, and breaking news, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And if you've got thoughts on this Huff Landale switch-up, we want to hear from you in the comments. Just when Grizzlies fans were starting to relax, thinking Memphis was done tinkering with the roster this offseason, a curveball came flying in. On July 5th, news dropped that Huff was being traded to the Indiana Pacers in exchange for a second-round pick and a second-round pick swap. And boom, social media exploded. Not long after that, the Grizzlies signed free agent Jock Landale to fill the now vacant backup center role. But was this a win for Memphis or a warning sign? The fan base was immediately torn. Some were shocked, others were relieved. But everybody had something to say. So what exactly was Huff's role in Memphis, and why did his departure sting so much? Let's rewind. At the start of the 2024-25 season, Huff was quietly making waves, with Jaren Jackson and Vince Williams Jr. Still recovering from injuries. Huff got more minutes, and he made them count. Fans were hyped as Huff knocked down three-pointers with ease and even threw down some reverse dunks that brought the crowd to their feet. He wasn't just a body on the floor. He was producing, making plays, and holding his own. But once Jackson and Williams Jr. returned to the lineup, everything changed. Suddenly, Huff's minutes dried up. He went from rotation regular to bench warmer, and in the second half of the season, he wasn't even suiting up for some games. That had fans scratching their heads. If Huff was so effective early on, why was he suddenly invisible? Well, there's always another side, and in Memphis, it comes down to defense. While Huff showed real promise offensively, especially from beyond the arc, his defense left a lot to be desired. The Grizzlies prided themselves on gritty, tough-nosed defense. And even with Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Wells, and Scottie Pippen Jr. holding things down, the bench needed more defensive intensity. Simply put, the Grizzlies needed role players who could lock down, not just shoot threes. Meanwhile, Indiana saw value in Huff. The Pacers already have a defensive-minded core, so Huff's offensive spark off the bench was exactly the kind of specialist they could use. But Memphis? They were eyeing something else entirely. On the very same day they shipped Huff to Indiana, the Grizzlies inked a deal with Jock Landale, formerly of the Houston Rockets. At first glance, it might seem like a lateral move, but dig deeper, and the strategy starts to make sense. Landale isn't flashy, but he's functional. He's known for setting hard screens, playing a physical style of basketball, and knowing his role to a T. These are the kinds of traits that Memphis's new head coach, Tuomas Iisalo, thrives on. Iisalo, recently hired after Taylor Jenkins was let go, brings a screen-heavy, motion-based offense that leans on precision and structure. In his system, someone like Landale isn't just useful, he's vital. The front office clearly made a calculated decision, and while Huff might have had more highlight plays, Landale fits the new system better. Still, not everyone's buying in. For every fan praising the Landale signing, there's another one fuming over the loss of Huff. And it's understandable. Huff gave the team bursts of energy when they needed it most early in the season. Fans grew attached. His effort was visible. His numbers weren't eye-popping, but his impact felt real. Now he's gone. Just like that. So, what now? The Grizzlies clearly believe they've upgraded in terms of fit, even if the raw talent is debatable. Landale brings toughness, structure, and screen setting, all key traits in a system-first offense. And Memphis? They're not just building for flash. They're building for function, for team identity, for winning basketball. Still, the pressure's on. If Landale doesn't deliver, or if Huff shines in Indiana, you can bet this trade will be talked about all season long. And if Memphis stumbles out of the gate, the fanbase won't be quiet about it. What do you think? Was trading Huff a smart move or a big mistake? Does Landale have what it takes to thrive in Coach Iisalo's system? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading everything. And if you love NBA breakdowns, behind-the-scenes trade talk, and the hottest off-season drama, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with your basketball crew. We've got more Grizzlies updates and NBA news coming your way, so stay locked in. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.